episode of Bring Your Own, second one that will be online because I'm a big drunk fuck up, who accidentally turns off a camera in the middle of a video shoot and loses the entire last hour of footage.
So that's Quentin Wilbert, and
Yep.
I'm Jessica Manchington, and we have our guest here. What's
I
your
thought
name?
you were gonna say our name.
What's your name?
That's what people.
Like usually, like I've done these things
What the
before,
fuck
and
is
usually,
your name?
my name is Justin. Look, how's it going?
Aaron Sawyer.
Okay. Welcome to the show. I guess we can put you guys as one drink down. Are you on number 2?
I'm on number 2.
Okay.
With this summer shandy, which is really does taste like lemonade. Like this
That's
is
kind of gross.
It's the pride of Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin.
Mhm.
It's about time that's something to be proud of.
What else is Chippewa Falls famous for?
I assume some sort of waterfall.
Oh. Okay.
Actually,
Is there like a famous fact about Chippewa Falls that I should be knowing, or you're just like setting me up for
I have
something?
no idea.
Because I got
I'm setting you
nothing.
up.
I got nothing.
I was setting you
You
up.
are bad at your job. I'll tell you that much.
It's also home of the Pringle, in case anybody didn't know. I'm
Oh.
not. I'm making that up.
Yeah,
Pringle.
You're full of shit.
Like the Prindle, like the thing in your car, the shift.
Pringle.
Gear
No, the
shifter,
chip.
The Prindle. The
Pringle.
Pringle, the chips.
Pringle.
I know what you meant.
Pringles.
Oh God, you guys are the worst.
Pringles. This
We are.
episode of Bring Your Own has been brought to you by Pringles. The
Not
pride of
actually-
Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin.
Not actually sponsored by.
You get a check every time you mention that.
Pringles?
No,
Yeah,
Chippewa
there we
Falls.
go.
Go to Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin, ladies and gentlemen. Home
So, we
of
should probably.
Linen.
Oh, I might heat up my food that I brought.
Oh yeah,
And
we'll
I'll
go ahead and do that. So today we are going to be cooking tacos, which I love because it's probably the easiest thing in the world to make because all you're responsible for doing is making sure meat is cooked through, and then other people create their own tacos. So if it tastes like garbage, it wasn't your fault. Remember that. If it tastes like garbage, not my fault.
It's fine. It's fine. What are we here?
Except for the maggots in the meat. That's not my fault.
What are we here to do, Justin?
Look, we're here to kick back and crack wise.
That's right.
All right.
Kick back and crack wise.
Those are our
Like,
2 jobs.
they're
We were
the-
asked.
I
Anyway.
don't think it could be any more kickback.
Did you guys do
honestly.
anything interesting today?
No, I did not. I'm gonna bring it out. I literally did nothing today.
Okay,
Pretty
Aaron.
I
Aaron.
picked up Justin.
Yeah,
Oh, how was that? Don't you live in the city?
I do.
That's scary.
You live
What?
in the city.
I'm glad I didn't have to go pick you up.
You live
Because
in
I'm a tiny white woman.
You live in the city,
I-
Jessica.
I do live in
What
the
you
city.
mean is I live in the bad part of the city.
You live in a different part of the city.
A black part of the city, which is what no one wants to say.
I do love
I
your
do.
tentative refusal to say that he lives in the ghetto. Like you're
He
just
doesn't
like,
live in the ghetto, though.
I
It's
do.
not-
yeah,
Do
it's
you? I've never been
it's
there.
pretty. It's
It's the ghetto, yeah.
there are worse parts.
His
of
house
town.
is the
Yeah,
only
it's
house on his
not-
block that is not boarded.
Is that a real thing?
I didn't hear what you
I didn't
said.
think it was the only one.
Well, it's the first you get to.
Oh, because it's on the corner.
Well,
Wait, what was it? What did you say?
I said that your house is the first house you get to on your block that's not boarded up.
No, that's that's really funny, but it's not true. It is one of the first that has gates on it.
oh, that's good. At least you're safe.
I mean, not from a fire.
That's the real terror, right? Fire.
Yeah, because you need to get out of your house.
You're so concerned about keeping other people out that you can't even leave.
Not my idea.
I would make a moat around my house if I lived in the ghetto.
That's
Just because.
you probably shouldn't talk about what you do if you live in the ghetto. If that's like item number 1 is build a moat, that's probably not.
I mean.
Because do you think all black people can't swim?
No,
Like, is that why?
No.
Because that's not
what
gonna
I
keep
make
anybody
it
out.
up.
Like what?
That's
Because
not what I make.
what you don't realize, because I think what you don't realize about the ghetto is that everything is very close together, and then
That's
there's
not what I
like
meant.
empty fields and abandoned buildings. But all the houses that people live in are very close together.
I mean.
So it would be a very
Okay, maybe
small
I'll just
boat.
build a ditch to kind of like slow down people that were trying to get to my house. I think that was more of a thought.
I mean, it doesn't happen that often.
The
I
art
don't
of
know.
home defense has come a long way since the Middle Ages.
Yeah.
Does it? That's good. I
You
mean,
can get like a security system.
Yeah, you don't have to like boiling tar.
I'm not rich enough to have a security system.
But I mean, boiling tar gives you a real classic sense of vindictive justice.
It's true.
You know, you
Okay.
just can't beat it. You can't beat it. You can't.
I was watching Starship Troopers last night, which I don't know if any of you have
Say
seen.
Star Trek Troopers?
No, Starship Troopers.
Troopers.
The Casper Van Dien classic.
And
I
it was
know what Starship
interesting
Troopers is.
because it's set in future society, but their way of punishing people is only through lashings to set an example. And I thought that was very interesting because they could totally like murder the fuck out of everyone, but they're just gonna go hit them with a whip. I was so.
Well, that was only in the military. We
No,
don't
it
know
was
if
everywhere.
that's-
His dad talked about it.
Really? I don't remember that.
Have you guys ever seen that movie?
Yeah, I'm just surprised someone actually described that movie as interesting.
You guys like Starship Troopers?
I've seen bits and pieces of it.
I think my favorite part of the movie was when the lieutenant walked in on the main character and this woman in the tent was like, "We gotta go," and he's like, "Who's under that sleeping bag?" And she pops her head out and he's like, "We gotta leave in 20 minutes." And then the dude looks at her and she's like, "We got time." And then cut scene. It was real awkward. I didn't know how to feel about it.
Like right now when you were describing that scene to us. Because I don't know how to feel. If that's like one of your favorite scenes in the movie, you have not convinced me to watch it. I've heard good things about Starship Troopers, and like I said, I've seen parts of it.
It's
But
based off of a book. Does that make you want to watch it?
fuck no.
It's not like
Makes
you
it
read.
worse.
I'll read the book.
Oh, well maybe you should read the book then. That sounds like a good idea. Anyway, I brought you guys some quiche from my work. It's got chicken and bacon and Gouda and eggs and stuff. So, you know, let me get you some. Well, it's literally just eggs and half and chicken and bacon and cheese.
There's just a resale. Oh, come on.
So.
Resale value nothing. That's
Oh!
Did you seriously just break the Twin Buster rifle?
What did you say to me?
I said, did you seriously just break the Twin Buster rifle?
You are nerding out way too much right now. I don't know.
Ever notice that Quentin's new look looks like Magnum PI? Stop giving a shit.
At least he's not wearing his
All
filthy
of-
apron.
All of Quentin's looks can be described as insert character here, stop giving a shit.
That's true.
That's all Quentin is just someone who stopped giving a shit.
Oh, I have to
That
mention.
really is true.
I'm wearing the bunny ears because it is Easter and we're filming on Easter and Happy Easter because that was really lame.
Say Hobby Easter.
Happy Easter.
Hey, thanks for having me on the show.
I wanted to believe you just mispronounced.
Yeah.
I really was hoping.
I honestly thought you did too until you said that was stupid, and then.
I don't actually walk around wearing bunny ears very often.
Which is a shame. It's a good look for you.
I don't really think it is.
Not for like.
It makes me look like what's that one character? Tina
Oh, from
from.
You're thinking about Louise.
Louise. Okay. I don't know. I have only watched that show a little bit.
Wow.
Actually, no, that's a lie. I think I watched all of it. I just couldn't remember her name. I don't remember now.
Well, now you're just a liar. I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
I don't remember if
Seriously.
I watched all of it. Well, it's really yummy quiche. It actually
Well, I'm
has
gonna-
candied bacon in it. So the bacon is covered in brown sugar and our special house seasoning.
Can I eat it?
No. Okay,
It's
you
just
can
to look
actually. No, there's dogs. You can.
Yeah, I'll just feed it to the dog.
Yes, you can eat it.
'Cause-
I was just telling you more about the quiche.
I was gonna take a bite into it.
I don't know what else. But
No. You hate that shit.
Jesus!
I'm just gonna make it lay down now. Yeah. So, questions. How long have either of you been doing stand up? Aaron, because he's eating. Tell us about how long you've been doing stand up.
Oh, about a year and a half.
Okay. Yeah. How do you feel about it? Fuck you, Justin.
Who?
She really is bad at her job.
I just really like that it sounds like an intervention to get you off comedy.
Well, if you've ever seen me do comedy, that's probably for the
true.
best.
I would like him to stop doing comedy. So, no, I'm really curious how you got into the comedy scene. Because I know everybody has their own kind of story. I don't know. I wanted to do comedy my whole life.
No, I didn't really. It was just kind of a spur of the moment thing. I mean, I
You
was
just got
bored.
up,
Yeah.
you just like were on stage and you're like, shit, I have to do comedy
How
now.
did I get here?
What was the first place you did an open mic at?
Westport.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's good.
Really?
Yeah.
That was your cherry.
Yeah.
That sucks.
And you're still doing that now. You haven't left.
That's
Yeah, man.
an interesting first place.
Yeah.
Alright.
My
Well, if
first
you do
one-
no research beforehand, you're
Yeah.
like, where do I do comedy? Oh,
Yeah.
Westport.
Right. Well-
Like I was gonna do a research.
You've been doing it longer than that, right? Comedy?
Oh, I've been doing stand-up comedy for 2 weeks.
Oh, well, you're really good at it. Thanks for that.
That's true.
How
No, I've been doing comedy for about 3.5 years now.
I do feel a compulsive need to
terrible-
point out that the 3 people who are going to watch this are all other comics.
yeah, it's
So,
you
yeah.
probably.
Wait, comics are actually gonna watch this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they'll be the only ones.
You guys need to find something better to do with your time, and that's coming from me.
Yeah. I just got done building a settlement in Fallout 4 that breaks the game's draw distance, and I've still got a better life than you do if you're
I
watching
think he
this.
just like masturbated nerd all over this conversation.
No, masturbating nerd would have been saying what I thought when you broke my goddamn Gundam model, saying you've destroyed Wing Zero more times than Hero Yui's self-destruct button. Bam! Leave that in for my peeps.
Well,
Well,
Look at the time.
wow, it's
So,
nice being here.
do you like quiche?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, it's good.
It's good.
That candy bacon in there is weird.
Very-
It's good, but weird. I don't like our candy bacon. I would rather just have a normal piece of bacon, but we don't sell normal bacon. Which
How
I
do you
feel like
not
is
sell
strange.
normal bacon?
I don't know. It's pretty popular. The candy bacon is popular though.
Well, I really want some of that quiche. Someone dish me off some of that.
They don't bite, man. It's good.
I'm just gonna here. There you
All
go.
right.
Merry Christmas.
Here's
you
the
can
crippling stomach pain.
feel free to have some too. You don't have to eat all of it. Quit.
I know, I don't
What? You're
have
lactose
to.
Taking all
intolerant?
my
Yeah.
energy.
Hmm.
Taking all of my energy to keep pretending like I'm interested in this conversation about bacon.
Yeah, I really like it.
Well, what do you want to talk about, Aaron?
Yeah, you were
I feel
supposed to
like
bring
you-
your own topic,
Bring
asshole.
your
Oh,
own
you didn't tell me that.
Wait, what? No, that was not.
That was in the message.
Yeah, that was not in the message.
Well, it is
we were told come up with a food and bring some booze.
Well, neither of you brought food.
No, he said come up with food. He said he would do
Okay.
shopping for the food, which he did. Thank you, Clinton. I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Was
But
your
he did
idea
not.
tacos? Oh, that's
It was. I mean, it was his idea, and I couldn't think of anything better.
okay. That's fine.
And Aaron
You
did
didn't
it.
bring your own topic to talk about.
No one told me I was supposed to.
No, yeah, we weren't told.
So when you guys are like sitting at home, like hanging out with your friends, you don't talk about anything. You're just like
Nothing in particular.
you just sit at home. And you're like, this is fun. And then you just smoke a lot of cigarettes.
You know those are bad for you.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't smoke cigarettes. I only drink Leinen Louisville Summer Shandy, the pride of Chippewa Falls, Wisconsin.
Well, I'm drinking Genesee beer, which I feel like is worth. Apparently it's from New York's oldest brewery,
Yep,
founded in
That's like-
1878.
that's like the best shitty beer.
Yeah.
Is Genesee.
It's all the money goes into the product, not that flashy can.
Yeah, look at this bullshit. They got fucking lemons on this.
Lemons.
All that money that Genesee has goes into brewing
This
inadequate,
shitty beer.
inadequate shitty beer.
I feel like my favorite shitty beer is sold at Walgreens. I've never found it anywhere else. It's called Big Flats.
That's Walgreens' official brand.
Yeah, it is like
You can walk
$3 for a 6-pack. So that's like 50 cents a beer, which is, I mean, a good deal if you're an alcoholic.
I'd like to point out that I didn't know Walgreens' personal brand of anything, and I drink Super Chill soda. So I feel like I've actually just won on you guys in life for the first time. And I'm gonna relish this for a moment.
I also did not know that Walgreens had their own beer.
Alright, well, I'm still beating Aaron, so.
Maybe you should, you know,
It's a pretty low bar.
Yeah, I don't
really pour in an alcohol.
I'll go to like a fucking gas station.
Get a
It's fine.
24 pack of Coors Light.
It's Miller Lite. Thank
Oh,
you very much.
Miller Lite.
And I got it for all of us.
You're so sweet. So
taking it home.
Quentin, what's going on back here?
Right now, we're just cooking up. We have some steak tips that we were cooking up with my own personal taco seasoning.
Oh.
Chili powder, white pepper, cayenne pepper, paprika, garlic, onion.
That's a lot of shit.
Yeah, all goes into this jar here. And then you just sprinkle this on top of meat, and bam, you're ready for tacos.
Well, now it's the internet's personal taco seasoning now.
Yeah.
Pretty sure
Does
this
it
shit,
have
bam,
salt
everyone's
in
gonna
it?
Oh, it does have salt as well, yes.
That's good.
This isn't getting posted.
Oh yeah, did you open up another beer?
I did open up.
Okay, let me adjust that here.
And for those of you who don't know me, now have a whiteboard so you can keep track at home with whoever your favorite guest is.
Drink along with us.
You and these two are really terrible guests. I understand why you don't want to keep up with them, though.
What?
You're horrible
Boring.
guest.
You're just boring.
Am I
You're
boring?
really boring.
Yeah.
Emily, get your shit together, man.
Sorry.
It's okay. I love chocolate.
So can we talk about Art Bar closing? Because I'm pretty sad about that.
I am bummed about our birthday.
Oh, Art Bar's closing?
Yeah.
Did you not hear about that?
No, but I'm also... I get on the internet like once a week, so...
Fair enough.
That's not true. 'Cause you messaged me.
Yeah, I heard they
Yeah,
were,
and
they
I
were
haven't been on in a
closing.
week.
The actual owner of Art Bar, not Tom, wanted them to have a different concept of Art Bar, like not poor hipster kid Art Bar, but like classy people Art Bar. And not so I think they're like rebranding it and then reopening it is what I heard. Which is really sad. Because you guys have had comedy shows there for a long time. There was an open mic hosted by Ella for a while.
Then before that, it was Tom Murray. I don't know
Yeah.
if you met Tom
I
Murray.
don't
Tom
think I
Murray
met
used
Tom Murray.
to host that one.
There
Tom Murray
was
told you, Mike.
Was there the open mic thing that's weekly? Is that still going? Or what? You know, there was like a music open mic.
Yeah, they're having the last one there tonight.
Okay, yeah,
And then there's the last like comedy open mic on Tuesday that Tom's gonna host.
yeah. They've been doing shows. It's a yoga studio apparently.
I don't know what the fuck goes on in there. There's a back room. For those who don't know, watching at home, there's a back room in Art Bar, and that's we keep talking about Ryan. He's gonna come to that back door.
Burst through like the Kool-Aid.
You guys having fun?
I almost spit my beer everywhere. Anyway,
So what are you going to do with Picnic Time if Art Bar's closing now?
Justin.
Justin Luke runs a show called Picnic Time. It's fantastic. Once a month?
Yes.
Yeah, once a month show that you can check out. It's always on Facebook. But now we don't know where the hell that's going to be.
Clinton's never been.
I feel like it's kind of hard to keep a consistent open mic. I mean, Fitz's has been going for 4 or 5 years.
4 or 5 years now. It's been around for a while.
Fitz has been around longer than I have. I know that.
Yeah.
So that's at least 4 years.
Yeah, that's I feel like it's really hard to, you know, have that consistently. How long has Wild Card Comedy been going on?
Oh, Wild Card's newer though.
New.
What? Wild Card has been around for almost 2 years.
Okay.
Really?
But
Two?
it was it's been almost 2 years.
Yeah.
I don't feel like 2 years. It feels like maybe a year.
No, I was going around when I started.
Yeah.
Really?
But they were at Blind Tiger for a while, remember?
Yeah, they had to change venues.
And then they so lucky that they're so lucky to have gotten like right down the street. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I do miss Blind Tiger just because like that room was so big. Even though it sucked, it did suck just because it was hard to get people to like come in and pay attention.
Right. I mean, nobody pays attention at Wild Card. That's why I feel like it's so hard to have bar open mics. Is because there's a bunch of comedians that show up that want to do time, and then there's not a lot of audience.
Oh yeah.
I
Which
just
is
take that as the
That's
challenge.
That's open mics for you. That's
Right.
that's a challenge.
That's the challenge. Like if you always do comedy in a room where everybody's on board and wants to pay attention, you never have to really like work.
Sure.
You do it at a bar where no one cares and you're disrupting them. You have to struggle to be funny and entertaining enough and have the presence to get people to want to watch what you do.
Right.
And that skill will carry over when you do it at a place where the audience is already on board.
Right.
Yeah, I was talking to Andrew and Frank about that last it's really hard. Like if you go to the end of an open mic, like you're not able to get there, and like there's 4 people in the audience. All the comedians have like pieced out, aren't paying attention. But like doing an open mic is so you can practice your craft. It's not necessarily like to get laughs and feel like you're accomplished something. So it's
That's the
hard to
reason
keep
why you
those.
go to an open mic.
Right, so
And,
it's
like,
hard to keep those open.
I always thought it was weird that people bitch about there not being a crowd at an open mic, because like I've done open mics in other places, and like places that there's some places that are like awesome enough to have audiences, but for the most part it's just like 20 something comics in a bar, sometimes more, just silently waiting to get on stage, and then you just go up and there's nothing, and then you go and you're done, and that's it. You're just kind of bummed out.
I feel like St. Louis does have like a decent little comedy scene here though, because there's a lot of people that have their own shows. I mean, you have a show, so many other people do. Striker had one last night, which I think is great because we're able to have other things other than just an open mic.
Right.
That's not produced like by a club or something else, which is fantastic. So.
It's better. It's good to have those shows that are like run by comics.
Yeah.
I think not that people at clubs, like managers and stuff at clubs, don't know what they're doing, but I think it's a better way to like stretch your legs, you know. And like what I like about pit time, or at least like what me and Andrew started Picnic Time with the idea of, is like giving people an opportunity to do stuff that wouldn't necessarily work at a club. You know, because like you get that time that you wouldn't get at a club, like not to add like Big Striker, like I don't think I hadn't gotten a week at Westport in forever. You know, I mean, like there were other shows where you can go on and do like 10 minutes, but like he hadn't like gotten a week there, and I don't know how long it's been, like a couple of years or something, but and then we started Picnic Time. Yeah, that's what I do when I talk about comedy. That's what I might as well be doing when I'm talking about comedy. Is vomit, and just be equally as entertaining.
I mean, you look like you're vomiting when you actually do comedy. You just kind of vomit words out of your mouth onto the stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
We all understand.
yeah, we started Picnic Time with like the idea of just like, hey, you can do all this like weird, dumb bullshit that you can't. Not that you can't do at a club, but just like probably wouldn't go as well, or like would be frowned upon, or something like that. Where it's like this is a room where we can welcome all that dumb shit, you know?
Yeah, it's awesome. I really enjoy that we have so many smaller shows, and that like people are able to perform. I don't know, Striker had a show last night, contraceptive comedy at Shameless Grounds, and I thought it went really well. Even though, honestly, it was mostly comics, but everybody performed well, and they just kind of did their thing. It was awesome.
It was a fun show.
I haven't gotten to do a show yet because I'm so new, but hopefully I'll get there.
Hey, you'll get there, kid.
Thank you. No, I don't. I don't expect to be on a show anytime soon.
Look at Quentin. He's getting booked left and right.
Clearly.
All I'm saying is I'm making my $10.
Doing what? Prostituting? Prostituting yourself?
That was very-
as a magnet guy?
That was bad.
Nope.
That was very bad.
Yeah.
That was horrible.
Ooh. I'm really scared about this sausage dog wandering around on the floor.
Oh yeah, we can't pick him up because he's freaked out by being picked up. But my fiance's puppy is here, and he is he's pretty overweight. You're just a little sausage, Link.
He's
are.
not a little sausage.
No, he's a sausage.
He's like
you know,
that.
like those Jimmy Dean roll
Oh, yeah,
sausages at the
okay.
store. He looks like that.
Here's
One of the
little
first rules of
Russian,
making a show.
little
Talk the things
sausage.
off
Hi,
camera.
fat sausage.
Yeah.
Hi, fat sausage. You're so cute.
Rule number 2 is kick back. Number 3 is crack wise.
Okay, well, crack-wise, go.
You have to give us something to crack wise
You
about.
can't
Yeah.
crack wise on demand.
No, that's not how this works. I mean,
I
come
don't
on.
know, clearly I don't
And you
know
call
comedy.
yourself a comic?
Are you talking to me or her?
All of you.
Okay. I don't.
No.
That's
I
alright.
like to, but I shouldn't.
I feel like you're better guest than like JC was here last week in the episode that we're not going to be able to post. But the entire time he just made fun of me,
Sounds like Jason.
Yeah, which is great. Like, that's his kind of comedy. But he would just, like, made jokes about me being, like, sexual or, like, looking like a lesbian. It was great. You guys haven't done that, so...
Well, the other...
Butch!
I got boots on. I do look kind of butch today. Sorry.
We can swap. I'll take your boots. You can wear my flip-flops.
I'm not getting anywhere near where your dirty ass feet have been.
My feet are exceptionally clean. I just took a shower.
I'm sorry, I'm really curious what your shirt says.
You know, it says Encino High.
I don't know what that is.
It's
The reference to the movie Encino Man.
Yeah.
That's
I don't.
You don't know what that?
Pauly Shore, Brendan Fraser.
Pauly Shore classic.
I haven't seen the movie, but I know what he's talking about.
I've heard.
How have you never seen it?
I don't want to. It's a terrible looking movie. Brendan Fraser plays a caveman?
He does it
What?
really well.
Wait, what? I don't
Yeah.
want to see that at all. That sounds
And then-
horrible.
No, it's
And then
a terrible.
Sean
It looks like a
Astin
terrible
and Pauly
combination.
Shore take him to high school.
That
Yeah.
sounds terrible.
It's a terrible
It
That
is,
sounds-
but it's like it's that terrible that's awesome.
Um,
I'm not saying it's a good movie. I'm saying
one's
it's a
ever
movie you
said
should
that.
watch. No one
I
has.
think my
See, that's
favorite,
cracking wise.
Yeah.
That's cracking
My
wise.
favorite terrible movie, like really, really bad movie, is Dead Alive. That was a the one that directed Lord of the Rings. Who was that?
Peter Jackson.
Peter Jackson. It was a Peter Jackson film back in 80s or early 90s, I think. And it's based in Australia, and it's kind of a zombie movie, but it is. There's a scene where the main character is holding a lawnmower on top of an animated pile of guts, and there's just blood everywhere, just like a fountain, and it is the perfect example of the worst movie I've ever seen. That is on my top 5 movies.
You're really bad at like picking out like notable scenes from movies.
Seriously.
There was a scene in the
Like
movie.
you should never work for AFI.
There was a scene in the movie where they killed one of the zombies by putting her head onto a light bulb socket and then turning the light on, and she got electrocuted and her face was all lit up. That was pretty good.
Okay, that's still.
I
not-
got his dick bitten off by a zombie. That's pretty good.
I mean, I can name probably like 5 movies where a guy gets his dick bitten off by a zombie.
Yeah.
Can you start in all of them?
No.
That's
I can-
Encino Man.
Yeah, Encino
Does
Man.
that happen?
Up in the Air.
What?
The English Patient.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah,
I locked it out.
See, see, he remembers the English Patient.
Absolutely.
Hard candy is kind of similar.
Yeah, Hard Candy.
Schindler's List.
And all, yeah, Schindler's List. Monty Python's Spamalot.
Sure.
Now you're just looking at my posters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, by the way, Spamalot, not a movie. Play.
Whatever.
Anything Monty Python does.
But
I mean, if we're gonna mention every play where zombie.
But if it was a movie and you hadn't called out that I was just looking at the poster right there,
Yeah.
pretty
Fair
good.
enough.
And also, speaking of using the environment around you to make up something, The Usual Suspects. Kevin Spacey gets his dick bitten off by a zombie.
Alright, fair
The
enough.
zombie, also Kevin Spacey.
Oh.
He's a very versatile actor.
Dude, there's so many Netflix shows that are coming out with their, other seasons that I haven't seen yet. Like House of Cards, Daredevil, all these people are talking about them. I have not seen them, and I do not give a fuck.
How's the cards got bored?
You need to watch Daredevil.
I know, I've been watching it. I'm just not gonna, hurry up so I can talk about it with everybody.
Spoilers, the blind lawyer is a superhero.
Is he really super, though?
I mean,
Yes, he has special sight.
yeah, he can see without being able to see.
So he's like a normal blind person that just has heightened senses?
No.
No. Like they have a
Oh.
sequence where you can actually see how he perceives
Oh,
the
well,
world.
clearly
Have
I
you
haven't
never
paid
seen the
attention.
movie?
No.
Don't.
It's bad.
Okay, alright.
But it does give you...
It's not Encino Man.
No.
It's
What
not-
is?
That's true.
Alright.
Encino Man?
Okay.
Encino Man is Encino Man.
I've
is it
never
really?
seen the movie. I mean, there was I did watch one scene of House of Cards, and I realized that one of the newer characters girl looks exactly like one of the characters they murdered in the second season. She looks like Kate Mara or whatever her name is.
Oh, and you just spoiled it for me. I didn't know they killed Kate Mara. Damn it.
What?
I was watching. I'm on the last episode of the first season. God damn it.
They kill everybody in that show, right?
I don't know. I stopped watching. I stopped watching after they killed Kate Mara.
There's a character that is in like the third or fourth season that looks exactly like her, and I walked in on somebody watching it, and
Is it Rooney Mara?
I don't know. I didn't actually ask. I said, "Is that Kate Mara?" They said, "Nope," and then I said, "Well, that's stupid," and then walked away. Because who would you? I mean, all I care about is Kate Mara.
But what about Rooney Mara? What about Rooney?
Who is Rooney Mara?
Rooney?
Are we gonna start doing Bill Cosby?
No, that's just my impression of Bill Cosby.
Okay.
Saying the name of his favorite actress.
Rooney.
Rooney.
Who is Rooney Mara?
It's Kate Mara's sister.
Oh, well, thank you. Who the fuck? What did she do?
She was in Social Network.
Haven't seen it.
She's in it very briefly. It doesn't matter. The girl with the dragon tattoo, the U.S. one, with Daniel Craig.
Oh, is she the main character?
Yeah.
Oh, she's hot. Alright.
Wow, way to objectify women, alright?
Seriously.
Hey, I'm a male feminist, alright?
A male feminist. I objectify every woman. I really don't
You
care.
objectify everybody.
Actually,
Gross.
it's not, it's not sex. It's just like, objectifying everybody.
Oh, so you grade them. It's not a sexual desire. You just need to know
That's
that.
not necessarily true.
Well, then what are you doing?
I'm objectifying them.
Yeah, you're grading them. You're judging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it is, you said it wasn't sexual.
So what do you
Maybe
do
it
with
is.
the losers? How do you talk about losers in life?
I mean, I talk about Justin all the time.
That's not true.
Not about how. I've never really heard you talk about it.
I'm like, hey, that Justin, he's a great friend.
See that Uggo Justin?
Ooh. You need
I
to
hope they
drink
keep
more.
that in.
Me?
Not
We'll
him.
grab one, Justin.
Alright.
So what
I'll
are
grab you one of
you
these.
putting on the what kind of fish is this? It just looks like white fish.
This is
I don't think these Miller Lights are.
that's a sly fillet. I totally forgot.
What is it?
Sly.
What is swai?
It's Alaskan fish.
Oh.
Ooh.
I don't even know what that is, and I'm a goddamn
It's a
chef.
generally flavorless fish.
Oh, so
So-
it was the discount fish.
Yes.
Okay, sure. So what'd you put on it?
The taco seasoning as well as lemon and lime juice.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's. Were they bottled lemon and lime juice?
Yeah, I don't have. What, you think I can afford lemons and lime?
Nope.
Yeah.
Probably not. You can't even afford real shoes.
Flip flop is a perfectly acceptable footwear.
Not when it's like 50 degrees outside.
We're not
Which
outside,
are
are we? I'm standing slaving
I
over a
need
hot
one
stove.
more second. Anyway, do you guys cook at home at all?
What?
Do you guys cook at home at all?
Barely.
Yeah, I don't either.
I'm not a very. I don't cook for a living, so I'm not like. I don't get sick of it when I'm at home.
It's not even about getting sick of
Really?
it. It's that
What is it?
I don't want to. It feels like work. It's not that. Like, I love cooking. I love what I do. I just don't want to work when I'm at home. Like, do
Well,
you,
yeah,
do you
that's
have
what
a
I
job?
said.
No, I'm
I
not
don't know
sick
what he
of
means
it.
by sick
What
of
do
it.
what do you
Yeah,
do
you get
for
sick
your
of
job?
it. I am a home health nurse, so
Okay.
I take care of my whole
Right.
parts of the week during the day. So yeah, I understand what you mean. So that's why I don't like cleaning up my shit.
Right, so you don't
like
wipe your
You don't
ass.
want
Yeah.
your ass. You have people to do
I
it
don't
for
wipe his
you.
ass. He can wipe his own ass,
Oh, that's good.
but I do have to clean up his poop.
What do you mean? I don't know what that means.
He poops in the toilet, and it's like really big, so it doesn't go down all the way. So I have to like go in there and like.
How many people have that problem? Like, how many? I just don't understand. Like, do normal people have to plunge the toilet after they shit?
I think if you
Maybe
have a
they don't.
shitty, if you have a terrible toilet,
Oh yeah.
Or a
that's
terrible
true.
diet.
yeah,
Is that his problem? Is that he just has a
Little
terrible
from column
diet?
A, little from column B.
he's just
probably.
he is.
Like
I don't know
goodness.
what it. I don't know what exactly what his issue is, and I hate that I can't tell people whatever they ask.
That's okay. It's kind of also a private thing.
Yeah,
But
but it's something I've been told before. It's just something I just don't remember. But
I I mean,
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about it, but he like whenever he does go to the bathroom, he just huge shits, and it doesn't go down the toilet all the way, which is weird because it is a really good toilet.
Oh, okay.
So-
You tested it.
Yeah, because I mean I've taken shits there.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
So he just has problems with like having really long shits.
Yeah, and you just have to like, go in there and like break him down. He can't do it himself. He can't do it himself. So,
So most of your job is just breaking up shit.
I mean, not just breaking up shit.
Okay.
Just-
That's half
He
your
looks
job.
forward to it.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. That's just the part I talk about because it makes people not want to ask me anything about my job.
What do you do?
Me?
Yeah, do you have a job?
I do. Yeah.
What do you do?
I'm a proofreader.
You're a what?
I just spent
He's
all
a
over everything.
proofreader.
I didn't know that was a job. Like that's what I did for my friends in high school.
Yeah. I should have been charging for it.
I guess.
Turns out a lot of people like type out stuff and like don't.
read it. So you're saying you're
Don't
kind of
like
like
pay attention to the giant red line that appears on the screen.
Well, Microsoft Word can't get everything.
so
Yeah.
you're like more like an editor kind of.
No, because I don't do content or anything like that.
You just go in there and correct spelling and grammar mistakes.
So you're just a professional asshole.
No,
Kinda.
actually, I feel like he's the opposite of an asshole because if they just submitted that stuff to
Yes.
like publishers, they
It looked terrible.
home and do that.
Yep.
That sounds like a great job.
Wow, you work from home. That's
Yeah, I
cool.
do.
How do you get a job like that?
Yeah, seriously.
Walk into it.
Like, do you have any background? Like,
No, I mean, I was an English major in college, and that's
That's-
basically it.
They want
some
something
people
in the-
like their prostates tickled. Other people
yeah,
like
I
their
like a
prostates
finger,
rams. Rams.
I like it.
No,
I
it's
like a
tickle.
little. I like a little.
I mean, yeah, little tickle.
You know, I've
gentle.
never been one to like do that to a guy. I don't think, like,
Oh, I don't like it being done to me. I mean, just because like.
you like doing it to other people.
No, I don't do it to myself.
Oh,
You know, stick it.
when you're jacking off,
Yeah.
you're just kind of like, okay. I would never randomly stick my finger up
No,
his ass.
never do
And
that.
I've heard stories of people that do.
No,
Is that crazy?
no.
I feel like that's like the most common sex story.
Because-
It's just like I was having sex with a girl.
And then she's
Going great.
Here's the thing.
And then she stuck a finger up my butt, and I was like, "Whoa, you cannot do that."
Look, I love having that done. Big fan. Not uninvited. I don't know. Human hygiene's a factor. It's not even like uncomfortable.
You don't know what's
for
going on. You
homosexual-
don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
You don't know what's going on
it's
back
like,
there.
I could have been holding in a shit for the last 3 hours,
Exactly.
Yeah, I
and
would
you
never.
go up there. Now this is a disaster.
I
Yeah,
feel like
now,
it's also a
cooking-
consent.
I feel like all those guys lied about it.
Yeah,
they lied about like
Either they liked
her
it or
the
they
girl
didn't.
the girl like about like I bet she asked first, and then they were like, "Oh," and they felt weird about it because they
So they
liked
had
it
to
so
make a
much.
story,
And
yeah.
they were, it's like, dude, she just went for it. I don't even know what happened, man.
I mean,
It's not happening
apparently.
to me anymore. By the way, do you know anyone that likes anal play?
Apparently that's like the G spot for men. It's like
Yeah.
tickling
Oh, yeah.
your prostate.
Oh yeah,
It feels fucking great.
it's
It's amazing.
goddamn
I'm
amazing.
excited for
If you
it.
ever have a job,
I rarely do it, but it's like if
You,
fellas,
you want to have a special
hold on, fellas, if you want to treat yourself to a good J day, when you take not just your finger, you take something a little. You start with your finger, and then you go up more. You get something with a little girth, and this like I've like for example, I used an old like toothbrush cover. A holder, one of the like,
Yeah.
little toothbrush cases. I used an old
But
one
the
'cause
size of like a woman's vibrator, like
Yeah.
those little bullet vibrators.
just take it up there and just gently just massage
Oh,
it, and then like
yeah.
go in there a little slowly and see if you like it. And it's great. It feels amazing.
No. You don't have to get that complicated. It's like when you finger a
Just
girl,
think-
just up and curl.
At least for me, that's how I.
Just the
I'm
I like to work my way. up,
Aaron, what
you
are
know?
your feelings on this?
I just never want to brush my teeth at Justin Luke's house.
I said it was an old toothbrush. Not a toothbrush. The cover, and it's also an old one, and I threw it away as soon as I was done with it. I don't use it anymore.
I feel like if I'm ever a parent, which I don't know if I'll ever be, but I'm gonna be really terrified when if it's a girl, she's around like 11 or 12. Like any phallic object, I will never touch because women will stick anything up there when they're like young.
Is that what you did?
Oh,
You
sure.
just like started ramming things.
I
No,
learned
you try.
something.
You want to feel something. You want to feel something other than yourself. So you like start ramming. I didn't experiment that much. Like most women will like try out a hairbrush handle or something.
Yeah, but that's
Any,
like smooth.
yeah,
I mean,
And I feel like hairbrushes are. I feel like that's a kind.
it's like
yeah, yeah. But like either way, I'm gonna be scared to touch anything because I don't know what kind of like creepy ass mind my child would have because I
oh
already
yes,
have
you
a
do.
creepy
It's
ass.
your child.
Exactly. So I'm not
You
gonna
know
touch
exactly.
anything phallic in my house.
Wait. I forgot where I was going. I don't know. I didn't
know
have
where
anything.
you're
I'm
going
sorry.
either. Yeah. Wait. I know Justin talks about this in his comedy that like you didn't actually finish masturbating like when you were masturbating until you were like 18 or something, right?
That's true.
And I'm really curious about like the age that people start touching themselves
Pretty
and
cool.
then like actually figure it out.
I don't.
Like I
God,
want
it
to
was
like
something
ask you, but then you have a really weird face.
They got charts.
No, I'm just like, cause my friend has a kid who just turned 1, and her mom sent her a text and was like, "Oh, Jack discovered his penis," and I feel like that's a different thing than when you like actually figure out that it feels good. You know what I mean?
Well, that's not true. Because even when you're really little, like I remember when I was a kid, I used to hump the bed, and like when I was like 1, 2, and it was because it felt good grinding your dick on something. Like you're just like,
Oh yeah, I was young when I was
Yeah.
just like I would just like rub my dick on shit
Like-
and not know why.
yeah. To orgasm, I was older, but no, I was
But
tiny when I was like,
Yeah, I know my experience as a woman is a little bit different. I'm just curious about like for guys who just rub against stuff and it feels good.
yeah. Actually, it doesn't even really have to be anything specific.
Just at the table, chair leg, like
Yeah.
anything. That's
anything just
interesting.
gets that little feller
Yeah, a
wall.
little
Yeah.
tingle.
Yeah.
Little tingle.
Just the
You
right
can-
amount.
You
Very
don't know what it
quiet.
is, but it feels good, and like
Yeah.
you know that you should probably do it alone. When no one's
Yeah, you could figure out
It
immediately
feels
the shame.
wrong.
Yeah.
Without
Yeah.
anybody telling you, you still know the shame. That was the weird
Oh yeah, I think one of the things that like kind of prevented me from well,
Come over here.
you're just still a little bit low.
That's okay. I've had more beer before.
I mean, I'm sure.
You had another one. Oh, that's.
Like a big thing for me was
Are you on 3 yet? Or you're still on 2?
Oh, I've lost track. I know I'm at least on 3. I might be on 4.
Okay. Are you still on 2?
Oh, I'm still on 2.
Oh. Hurry up there, buddy. Anyway.
a big thing for me as a kid was like being worried that my dead family members were watching me.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait.
No, I had that too. Like
I
it
just
was
had
like
a
ghost of
flashback
Grand
because when I was a kid, I inherited this bed from my grandfather. It was like apparently his deathbed or something. So I
The
was
bed he
like,
died in?
I don't know, or like the last bed, and then he went to the hospital. So I don't know.
Okay.
But either way, he died.
Yeah, a little more.
Sure. And then like I always thought that he was like haunting my room, and I didn't want to do anything afterwards because he and my mom were really close. So I was like afraid that he would like go tell my mom if I did anything bad. Maybe
Oh, yeah.
that, and like it wasn't anything that they said that made me think that. I think I was just creeped out by ghosts that I
think the
thought
idea-
existed.
I think I just kind of took the idea of whenever someone died, because I think a family member of mine, I remember my grandfather had died when I was real young, and I didn't really know that. And I had another family member die a few years later, and the idea was like, oh, they're watching over you, it's fine, and that would kind of creep me out. But
Yeah,
I,
that's really creepy.
and then I think around that time that I would have been like masturbating is when an uncle that I was kind of close to had died. And like the idea of just, and I was still kind of religious then, and the idea of like him watching me like doing anything, and I would, because when I talk about like not masturbating, I talk about my joke, like I still get erections and stuff, and it's like the idea of
God is like a pervert because you know he's like if it's true that he's like watching everybody, like he's watching those like over jacket.
Yeah.
I'm a
Like
big
that's real creepy. I feel like.
I have a
I mean,
theory
well,
about it.
God's not real, so
believe in God, and I have a theory about that because I used to wonder, is
Okay,
God
sure.
creepy?
That's right. I forget you're
Yes,
Catholic.
I am, sort of. And, no, I believe God's real. I don't think he's creepy. I think what God's doing is he's waiting so that when you get to heaven, he can be a jerk and just be like, really? Really? Jar of peanut butter? Like that was what you were going to do? Like, I think he just wants to come in and be judgy, but not in, like, the whole St. Peter sense, but more like just a prick. No. That's my theory. God's
Yes,
a jerk,
but like
not
he's
a perv.
still seen all that creepy shit he's done. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you're going to get desensitized to it for
And
after a while.
and even so, if we're supposed to be like created in God's image, like he was a real freaky motherfucker because we get up to some weird shit.
Well, no, that delves into that whole free will, free choice concept there.
I guess humans have free will. That sounds like bullshit. Cool. Justin, do you have any shows coming up?
I do. Come see Picnic Time, April 29th. It's the show that my friend Andrew and I host. It's at Foam.
Are you gonna be in any shows before then?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I do. Oh,
You should probably remember.
I'm doing. I know. I have shows like next week, and that's not soon enough.
Sure it is.
Are you sure? I don't think it's.
Just put it anyway. I'm gonna post it in a couple days.
Okay. I have a show April 1st at the Heavy Anchor, and a show April 2nd at WizardCon,
Oh,
and
okay. With Chris Shear's show.
yeah, Chris Shear's show.
And then Fatal Bus Accident is the one
Promise me a
first.
spot on that.
No, I'm doing. It's a show Jeremy Essig is putting on.
Is that right? Fatal Bus Accident? Oh, okay.
Jeremy Essig.
Oh, Essig. Oh, okay. Quentin.
April 6th, I will be hosting a charity show for Responder Rescue at the Juke Joint in Maplewood. It's actually where Blind Tiger used to be, right down there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. I've been hearing about that place. I know it's okay.
So I'm hosting a charity show there for Responder Rescue, which helps first responders, EMTs, firefighters who have disability bills that they need to pay that they received in the line of duty. And then April 13th, we're doing another charity show, same venue, and that will be, I believe, Humane Society, Stray Rescue. It's a pet one.
Okay.
I'll get the actual name of the charity involved. So yeah.
Do you have anything?
I have nothing to plug.
You have nothing coming up. Alright.
Aaron doesn't get much a lot.
I don't have my own show to plug, but I know Happy Tree and Friends is gonna be on April Fool's Day, next Friday. And that's all I can think of that's coming up right now. That one's gonna be at Melt on Cherrywood Street at like 9 or 10, 9:30, something like that. So that'll be a good show. I can't. Do you guys know any other people's shows that are coming up?
Concept of Comedy is going to be March 26th at Shameless Grounds.
Alright. That was like a couple days ago.
That was yesterday.
That was yesterday.
Literally yesterday.
I don't know what day it is. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And then our normal open mics Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Tuesday, the usual bullshit. Okay, we're gonna go inside while you guys finish smoking because. Anyway, Quentin, we got
Okay.
beans going back there?
We got black beans. We've also got.
I got beans.
I didn't cough in the beans.
No.
The beans are okay to eat.
Oh, wait.
This is mine. Mine's over there.
Oh, no.
Can you help me out? I didn't actually drink out of it. Maybe I did. Thank you.
It's like we kissed.
Oh my god. I just wanna, so something happened the other day. I went to Art Bar, on like a random weekday with Andrew Mihalovich, and we ran into Rocco Hogan.
What a character.
And,
Love that guy.
so something happened.
Hi, Rocco.
Hey, Rocco. To where they ended up kissing twice.
Andrew and Rocco?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, and I feel like I wanted to tell everyone about it, but I felt like it would be awkward.
Alright. I've kissed dudes before.
No, yeah, and they did it like comedically.
Oh,
but
really?
I feel like
No,
Rocco.
get into it.
I feel like
Get
Rocco
in-
liked it. It was just like a peck too, but I feel like Rocco might have liked it.
Like, really, like,
people.
Kissing people. I think it's a very intimate thing, and I think like I was talking to someone about this, and I'm like one of those people that's kind of weird about kissing people, but I will. And
Adjust the camera. Keep talking.
There's like guy friends of mine that I like do like when I see them, it like we'll like just introduce each other just by kissing a little bit, and it's like not that weird. Cause it's just, I don't know. There's something nice and intimate about it, but we know there's nothing beyond this. You know, this is like there's no like romantic feelings or sexual feelings about it. It's just like we're friends. Let's have a little kiss. You know?
Right. Well, like in Europe, they do like kiss on the cheek. Yeah. Like that. I guess that can be normal, but like I feel like this wasn't like that because they had like a mini relationship.
Oh well, yeah. That's there's
Because
there's a point where the line between like.
Because there's nothing funnier than two dudes kissing, you know.
Yeah.
That's so fun.
Oh,
like
yeah.
when they kind of don't want to.
Do you want to like show us?
Sure.
I'm not a dude.
Quinn?
Oh, I don't kiss anybody, and this is not even a homophobic. I don't even like kissing girls. It's not. Kissing is because you're right. It's intimate and it's closeness, and I don't know.
Aaron?
No.
Dog? That's a boy dog.
Yeah. I'm not gonna kiss a dog. That's just
I'm not
fucking
gonna
gross.
kiss you either.
I
I'm
didn't
not a
kiss
boy.
you.
I know. So.
Come on.
Ah! I'm not a boy. I don't have one of those dangly parts. So we can't kiss.
Yeah, that's not what's stopping me. if you think the fact that it's like, oh, Jessica's not a dude, I can't kiss her. Oh, yeah, all right, sure.
Thank you guys for coming to Bring Your Own. I'm your host, Quentin Wilbert. We also had your co-host, Jessica Manchinson, with our guests, Justin Luke and Aaron Sawyer. You can go ahead and catch them at the upcoming shows listed on Plug Patio. We thank you guys for watching, and check out our next episode where we will have more comedians and hopefully better jokes. Good night.
Jessica's a butch lesbian.
Aaron Sawyer.
Okay.